All right, this year we're going to CES 2026. Join us for full coverage. We're going to have live features. Not only that, interviews, reviews, and other things. So stick around, and I hope you guys subscribe, hit that like, and see us at CES 2026. All right, so someone asked me if I could upgrade their computer and see what's going on because it keeps overheating and turning off. So this is a Lenovo. I'm going to open it up and see what we can do because some of these systems a little outdated, but this one actually is pretty good. So we're gonna actually open it up and see what's going on with it, and then maybe we go replace a thermal or other stuff that we could make changes. So right now we're gonna open it up all around first, take all the screws, and you can tell that this has been disturbed. It's been opened before because I'm looking at the extra screws. Some of them are a little run down. All right. I got it. I got all the screws, but just make sure you have like some sort of credit card or something sharp. Not too sharp enough to scratch the stuff, but enough to actually penetrate some of the edges because this whole cover is a little tricky to actually remove, and especially this part right here. This part is where it kind of gets stuck, but you can start from there and then twisting it. If you guys could see what I just did, I just twisted it just a little bit, not too much, and I think we got it loose already easily. This one still has a CD player, DVD player, or I don't know what it is. It doesn't say right now. Normally it would say DVD player, but let's turn it around so you guys can see it. This unit is really outdated. It needs a lot of work. Right now it needs cleaning for sure. Thermals, it's right here. We're gonna see if we could clean it up as much as we can. This was cover protective, and I believe this is where the memory's at. And I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to access the memory at all, but the battery, it's a short battery. It does have a SATA drive, if you guys can see that, a small SATA drive. And of course, this is a solid state drive. And but you do have an for a slot M.2 here. Now, I'm not sure if it's NVMe on this one because it's a little outdated. It's real old, but we're gonna find out right now what it also can do. But right now, what I can see is that the memory is probably solder in. I'm gonna see if we can open it up. All right, and this one particular is just like it's really outdated. It needs a couple of things to do the performance. Now it does come with a 16 gig. The actual aluminum covers the actual memory, and it's well protected, but you could actually remove it. You could upgrade the wireless card in here. It's very simple. Now we can upgrade the actual drive too. So there's a couple options you can do. The battery, for some reason, is still really good. To be honest with you, for all these years, it's not bad. Now we are gonna do some cleaning up in here. The only thing I'm a little afraid of is to see how bad it is underneath there. So that's the only thing we're gonna have to do and remove the actual part. But I'm looking at the actual heat vent and see if I could open it up. If it's only four screws, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's remove these four screws because it's overheating right now. It must be that the thermal is really old. And my suggestions when it's happening like that, it's just you need to replace the thermal. And in this case, that's the best thing we can do. Just add some thermal paste, the IBM ones, and let me open it up. Oh, it just came off easily. So let's remove this. And look at this. It is really old, and let me see. Hopefully I won't drop any of the screws. Let me see if oh, they're stuck in there. So it is the thermal. It's completely outdated, old. It's dried out. So we are gonna clean it up, and that should be it for the heat. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, we got our alcohol ready, but first we're gonna start dry and start with this first. So we're gonna dry it up. The dry, look how easy it comes off easily. I could use some cotton maybe just to remove, but it's working like this because it's that dry that you could remove the physical, and that's why it's overheating. So it's not bad. I mean, replaceable. It's you can't replace this part. You're gonna have to solder it, and it's really hard to do something like this. There's a lot of people that do it, but I'm not one of them to replace this part because you could damage the whole thing, and it's a high risk. Um, Sometimes if people sign up for the high risk, then that's on them. But This thing came out really simple. We're all gonna put a little bit of alcohol here. That was the fan. There it goes. It's cleaned already. It was not bad, that dirty, but somebody cleaned it on the fan, and that's about it. That's what they done, but they never cleaned the actual thermal. People are afraid of actually removing these things on the thermal because they get dried up really quick. Look at this. If it's that easy to remove it, it's really, it must be bad, you know? So there we go. Perfect, clean. So we are going to put a little bit thermal, and then we're going to put it back in there. But I like how simple it was. I mean, it wasn't that very difficult. And of course, we have the dust bunnies in here. This is where the actual, it blows the air out. So let's see if we could, like the old Nintendo cartridges. You guys remember? Well, I do. You can see through, you're good. So we're good on that. Test run. Always do a test run, right? And I do have thermal pads too. Maybe I could add some thermal pads in here because it looks like it does get a little bit overheated in here, but there's some right here already. So I'm not going to replace those. These are still valid. They're still good. So we're just going to add a little bit of dab in there of thermal. And that should do it for the overheating. Now upgrading, I'm going to recommend them to do a M.2 in here and speed it up some more, even a terabyte if you want. The battery, you can replace the battery, but you have to disconnect it from here and replace the whole module itself. I should do that before I even start messing around with this, but unfortunately, it's too late. All right, on this one, we are going to do just one drop in there, a little large drop, all right? One drop goes in there. And this is what I'm talking about when it's overheating, it's shutting down on you guys. Just like that, all right? And then we're just going to squeeze this one in between there. And that's pretty much it. Now that dab is going to go everywhere. You could actually use a paddle and just move it around, but we ain't going to do that. We're just going to go straight down, all right? So on this one, I almost dropped it right now. So on this one, just bring it lower, 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 and there we go. So squish it down the middle. And this is going to help a lot, tremendously a lot on this system. So, and that's pretty much it on this part right here. Easy fix. And I know it was a thermal because I was looking at it was really hot. It was intense and it just shut off. So I'm going to turn it on right now to test it out. But overall, I mean, this thing, let's turn it on. All right, so right now we're taking a look at the temperatures. They're at about 30 degrees, if you guys can see that. I'm going to see if I can focus in a little bit better. So we're running about 34 degrees on it. It's not that bad. It hasn't shut off. It's running really stable. Before, after 2 minutes, it was completely turning off. Right now, we passed that 2-minute mark, which is great news. And right now, we're going to continue monitoring. But so far, before it was over 100. Now we're running at 34, 36. 6% load. It's not bad. It's really good. And the clock is running really good. I don't see any problems here. So other than we're going to upgrade it down the line to an NVMe if they want to. That's optional. So we're going to see if we really want to do that. But right now, I just want to show you how simple it is to replace the thermal on these machines in particular. I'll put the model number in the description on the model that I just replaced the thermal. If you has the same issue in the future yourself, if it's having issues shutting off, overheating, that's very simple to upgrade. 4 screws inside, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe